Welcome to Gaming Corner, the show where we talk about... I'm a little sad because it's Valentine's Day and I'm just sitting here wasting my life away. So I'm just drinking out of my favorite cup and wearing my favorite robe.
Why don't you play some fucking video games?
Who the fuck are you?
I am your new sidekick, Metal Hug. Apparently all video game reviewers need one.
Oh. Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, might as well just play some video games. I mean, I'm just sitting in my house. In fact, why don't I talk about my top 5 cutest couples in video games?
You did all of this just to segue into the episode, didn't you?
Fuck you! Number 5. PacMan and Mrs PacMan. This relationship has been going on since 1980. Just to give you an idea of what type of games were coming out, Pong was only 8 years old at that time. 8 years old! You know how old it is now? 50! Well, anyway, these two little circles decided, hey, we're both identical fucking spheres, let's fucking marry. And just knowing that these two little blobs were able to find love in each other and become the first ever video game couple brings happiness to my heart. Hell, they even had a fucking baby! How does that happen? Number 4. Undine and Alphys. Undine and Alphys are part of the game Undertale. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Here comes the bullet storm. Here comes the bullet storm. I know, this game's been talking hell to death. But come on, I just have to talk about this. This is so adorable. Undine is basically the hero of the underground to all the monsters. And she's very confident in everything she does. But it seems that the one thing she's not confident enough to do is talk to Alphys. Alphys, the royal scientist, also has a crush on Undine. But sadly, she's not strong enough to confront her up front. So she forces you to go on a pretend date just to make sure she doesn't get anything wrong with Undine when she actually does it. And in the end, it really didn't matter to them, because they already liked each other, and they just wanted to have some fishy lesbo sex. On a serious note, this is one of the cutest couples I've ever seen in gaming. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Number 3. Pauline and Mario. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Oh, why didn't you pick Peach? You're a Mario fanboy. You're supposed to go to Peach. Fuck you. Pauline's way better. Not only is it established that they are actually dating, but she's also very grateful for what Mario does. Unlike a certain princess. I mean, come on. She even writes him a song. A song! And that's why I'm going to believe that Mario and Pauline is one of the best couples Nintendo has ever made. Oh, and by the way, I think we all know another reason why Mario likes Pauline so much.
Okay.
Number 2. Andrew and Cafe. Andrew and Cafe's story is one of the best side quests in any Zelda game. After being turned into a child, Cafe decides to hide away from his wife, thinking that she'll never love him again. Cafe then gives you a pendant to give to Anju. After Anju receives it, she decides that he is still alive and decides to wait for him, even if it means she has to waste her final moments just sitting there waiting for him. Cafe then decides to go see his wife, but first he has to get the sun mask from a very hard temple. When Anju sees Cafe is actually a kid, she doesn't care. She still loves the man that was inside the child, making this one of the cutest couples in a Zelda game. Wait, does that mean Anju's a pedophile? Never mind. Number 1, fuckheads. Plague Knight and Mona. Look, I'm a simple man. You give me a game with barely any story, as long as the gameplay is fun, I'm fine. But I gotta admit, when a game as beautiful as Shovel Knight comes in and gives you one of the most romantic stories I've ever seen in gaming, that is just beautiful. Mona and Plague Knight are working to get a magic potion to turn Plague Knight basically into a god. That way he could rule the land. But whenever Plague Knight leaves, Mona starts dancing by herself. She wants somebody to dance with, but Plague Knight doesn't know how to dance. So throughout the journey, you see Plague Knight trying to learn how to dance so he could try and dance with Mona. But then Black Knight tells a lie to Mona that Plague Knight has been trying to see the potion lady. Mona becomes furious and runs away. After Plague Knight finds out that Mona likes him the same way he likes her, he reveals that the only reason he wanted the potion was not to rule the land, but to win her heart. After they both exchange their confessions, Plague Knight, instead of using the potion to rule the world, blows up the tower so the rest of the world doesn't have to suffer. And after the whole journey is over, everyone leaves them alone and they have their final waltz, thus making this the best couple in video game history. Well, in conclusion, I'm severely depressed. I still have no date tonight. Well, goodbye everybody. This didn't help at all.
Subscribe for more Metal Hunk.
Money on my motherfucking mind. Cut 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski, Metawan. Foie gras bust of Albert Einstein. Get money.